We're back. Thanks for staying with us. Joined now by David Massey, the CEO of Solar Integrated Roofing Corporation, SIRC is the stock symbol. Dave, good to see you again.
Hey, Don, it's great to see you. Happy summer.
Absolutely. Now, we've had a cavalcade of team members that have appeared on the program on behalf of the company, and you've really assembled a great team.
Yes, we've had a lot of growth in the recent years, and I can't take any of the credit. The team that we put together is amazing. They do all the heavy lifting, and I take all the credit.
Well, they give you all the credit, too.
They're a well-trained team.
Well, the 6 or 7 years we've been following your company, it's all been about revenues, growth, and acquisition. Tell us about the revenue model right now.
The cool thing about our revenue model, it keeps getting new revenue streams. It seems like every time we do an acquisition or you get a new board member, we turn them into revenue streams. We've changed from a solar roofing company to I call it a mini Sunrun. I don't know how many people out there really know the Sunrun model, but they actually go out and generate their own clients, they do their own installs, and they do their own funding. So we're actually putting together a $300 million fund so we can fund our own projects. So what that means is we go out and see Mr. and Mrs. Jones, we sell them a system, and it's a PPA. So when they make their monthly payments for their system, they actually would pay it to SRC, not a bank or utility company. So it's going to create a lot of equity on our balance sheet. It's going to change the entire model of the company. It's going to change the entire valuation of the company. It's been a great transition. I have to give the credit to Hector Pena, our new board member who's putting that together.
Now, has that changed your target, basically, your targets for acquisition?
No, not really. We're still looking. The acquisition model now is more of a balance. We have this machine that's rolling along, and to keep it balanced is key. So we have an unusual problem that our sales exceed our capability of installs. We're looking for some good install teams that we have LOIs on, and we'll do some acquisitions for talent. We have some talent holes that we like to fill, and we like to fill those with acquisitions.
Nice problem to have.
Yeah.
Now, when we first started, I'd like to go back when we first started covering your company 6, 7 years ago. You were a local company, Southern California, San Diego based. Now you're national. Tell us about that.
Cool thing about national, we're currently in 42 states. We have several different revenue streams. I had to make some notes for this one, Don. I apologize.
No worries.
We have a lot of growth. We've in our national dealer network program, we've signed, and we've enrolled over 35 new dealers in the past 30 days. Our dealer network sales have increased by 50% from our great numbers last year. We're down 42 states. We're doing a joint campaign with a large roofing contractor in East Texas to access over 20,000 of their customer base. And Cornerstone, our company in Arkansas, just had a big hailstorm, and they just sold over 100 roofing projects last month. And what that means in dollars and cents, typically a roof is about $15,000. I can't do 15,000 times 100 in my head right now, but it's quite a bit. And with our model is we'll go back and see them again and sell them solar, sell them EV charging, sell them batteries. So we'll take that revenue stream and increase it probably threefold.
Well, the last interview with the company was Troy Clymer, your chief operating officer. He said you're on a $200 million run rate.
I think Troy's very nice and very conservative. I think with other things we have in place, that's a very conservative number, without saying more.
Now, talk
I'd like to say something, Don. My heart and prayers go out to Troy. He's dealing with his father passing yesterday. It's really
sorry to hear that. Now we should talk a little bit about the stock and the fully reporting status. What kind of update can you give us there?
As everyone knows, we just finished our second year audit. Our numbers came out. We did almost 90 million, made a little over 20 million in net profit. We're fully reporting. My full-time job now is working with banks to find us a bank that's going to get us to the Nasdaq. We had a great meeting 2 days ago with a bank that we really like. They really like our company. They think we're primed for it. We have all the qualifications other than stock price. If we get our stock price up, we can be in Nasdaq tomorrow. So it's something we're really, really excited about. I think, when we get to Nasdaq, we'll get out of the OTC market where you have all the garbage going on. I think we'll get to real value when we get there.
Are you going to take that in steps like go OTCQB, OTCQX, then Nasdaq, or go straight to Nasdaq?
We're currently have an application with OTCQB. They said they're waiting for an audit to be done. We reached out to them earlier in the week. They said it's still under review. If I had a crystal ball, I'd say we get approval next week for QB. Not a lot of reason, I think, to go to QX. So we'll sit on QB until we bounce to Nasdaq.
What are the company's plans for the remainder of this year?
Continued growth and increased shareholder value. That's a big problem. Our share prices, we're being beat up by investors, toxic investors that are beating up our stock. We have to get away from them. Nice thing about Nasdaq, we'll have real investors, real institutions supporting us. We'll get away from this toxic OTCPINK area, and that's our big plans.
Well, does the company have any of what is being referred to as toxic debt?
We're at the end of it. We're getting it all cleaned up with the uplist. So I think we're at the very tail end of this toxic piece. It came out, last piece was February. We think we're going to be through it by the end of the month. And we have some, everyone's been hearing about the arbiter funds. I don't know if you know much about it, Don. It's a private bank that committed to investing $42 million in us. That is coming along quite nicely. I think we're less than 2 weeks away. And I've been saying less than 2 weeks for about 4 months. People are probably tired of hearing. I literally just got a call today. I said, Dave, we got this. So we're excited about that.
That's fantastic. Anything else to add to the interview? Because it's really been a lot of information.
I coined a saying yesterday that I'd like to share, that the future of SRC is very, very bright as long as the sun's shining.
I like that. You should make T-shirts with that.
I agree. Yeah, we're excited. Great team, great things going on. It's kind of funny with our company. Like the better things are going on the install side. Seems like the public side doesn't reflect what's there's not a good balance there. We gotta take care of that separation, and that's my job, and I'll take care of it.
Solar Integrated Roofing Corporation, SIRC is the stock symbol. Dave, always a pleasure having you on the program. Thanks so much for joining us.
Hey, Don, it's my pleasure. Always good to see you.